Well, hello, KCAT TV 15 audience. I'm Lissa Chrysler, and I think by now it's season 7 of Community Storytelling. You and I are good friends, right? But yes, we're starting our brand new season. Linda Lester, thank you so much. This year we also have a very generous anonymous donor. So here I sit, and I have a fabulous lady for you to meet. I know you probably have seen her around town. You may not even realize that she's wonderful. Kathy Mlinarich. And Kathy, I've been wanting to sit down with you for 6 seasons now, so here we are.
Okay.
So Kathy is the gal who makes things happen at the Live Oak Nutrition Center, which is at the United Methodist Church on Church Street.
Yeah.
And you've been there 7 years, and you do fabulous things. I'm going to let you tell us what you do.
Okay, what do we do? Basically, we take care of seniors, anybody 60 and over, in need.
Los Gatos and Montecito residents.
Anybody in Santa Clara County.
Oh, I did not know.
No, we're county funded. So its majority is Montecito and Los Gatos. But we have people that come all the way from San Jose because they've heard how great our site is. So they get bused and car drive over. So basically what we do is we provide...
And you keep saying we. You do. I know you have a staff of volunteers, but you put this together, lady. I know you did. So go on.
Okay.
Go on.
So we make sure that everybody gets a hot or cold nutritious meal. And it is done by a nutritionist from the county to make sure you have the right amount of this and that and protein and vitamin C. And we find that most of our seniors, they will microwave their dinner. Even if they're a couple, they still get into that habit of let's just microwave this. Widowers, they don't eat well, so they come here and lunch is their primary meal.
Monday through Friday, what time?
11 to 1 o'clock. But most of our seniors stick around. Sometimes at 4 o'clock, I have to boot them out because they stay and hang out. This is socialization, unbelievable socialization.
And you probably know better than almost anyone because you are with them every day. Socialization is almost the most important thing you can give to an older adult.
We take surveys, and it's like 70% say they come for the socialization. 60% come for the nutritious meal. We do things like bingo, we have chair yoga, we have Tai Chi. All of this is run by volunteers. There's no cost to anybody. It's just walk in, meet people.
Amazing.
Yeah, we have a lot of seniors that come in and volunteer.
And I'm looking at you, not sure who enjoys it more, your guests or you.
I think most days we're just laughing all day long. Every day's different. There's something that happens every day. I have learned what I don't want to be like when I'm 80.
Yes.
And then I get to see the ones, I want to be like her when I'm 80.
So tell me who these people are. Tell us about these people who meet every day, started as strangers, and I'm guessing they're all friends now.
Most of them are locals. They're house rich, cash poor, or they just had a spouse that passed. I get a lot of that. And what they'll do is they'll call or come in and say, I'd like to volunteer. I need to get out of the house. And I always make them volunteer. And then all of a sudden, well, can I come in the days I'm not volunteering? And soon you have a senior that was going to sit at home and be depressed, hanging out with us. They tell a friend. A lot of people will go and say, I'm getting my neighbor to come. So then I make a special point of coming up and to saying hello. People don't know about us, and they think that maybe we're just for like low-income people, and that's not at all us.
And I'm guessing most people think it's the homeless who are coming there every day to get a meal. And I would assume you do have some unhoused people coming there.
We have a handful.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's really all we have.
That's all we have, and they self-police. 7 years, I've only had a disturbance twice where I had to contact the police, not an urgent call, just can you come talk to so-and-so. They are the only ones that take their meals and sit on an outside campus, or they have to go because of hygiene. But other than that, and everybody's friendly to our homeless. The seniors all there, they don't mind. They're not putting their nose up and saying, I don't want them in our place. They're very giving. We also do, again, with socialization, huge.
Absolutely.
Good nutrition. We also, in 2022, when the Food Insecurity Act passed, that is a bill that says grocery stores cannot throw away dated food. So if it's sell by, they can't throw it away anymore. Best sell by, they can't throw it away, because there is a window of 2 or 3 days, depending on what the product is, that it's still good.
So are you getting that food?
Oh my gosh, yes.
So tell us where you get your food and tell us how we can help.
Okay, so we have 3 days a week. I partner with Second Harvest, so we had to go
Fabulous.
through certification. I made my husband certify, so that's better. But he does help me out. And
There is a we.
There is a we. He's retired. I said,
get it.
First, when he got retired, I said, oh, I got to go do something. I got to get out of the house. And then after about a couple of years, I'm like, he's following me here. He can't sit at home by himself.
Because he needs socialization.
He needs socialization. So anyway, we get donations from Safeway on Santa Cruz.
Love it.
We get donations on Mondays. And then on Wednesdays, we get Trader Joe.
Do they bring it to you or you have to go get it?
I have volunteers that pick up 3 days a week. So we also get the Safeway on Union.
Great.
We've had, I think, 37,000 pounds of groceries in the last fiscal year. We'll have boxes, I'd say 30 to 40 boxes. Our volunteers come in there with their little 4-door cars, load them up, go back, make a second trip. They bring them, and then we have volunteers that unload them. Then we have to weigh everything, because it's all has to.
Sure, I get it.
So then at 11, people come in and they take a number just like they do at Lenardi's. And then I would say 1 through 5, come and pick up your 2 best items. There's artichokes, there's peppers, we had filet mignons from Trader Joe's.
So are these items they take home?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
They're doing grocery shopping.
Oh my.
In other places, what Second Harvest does is they give you a box.
Sure.
And half the seniors say, I don't eat that, or I don't eat as much as that, or that's not good for whatever. So here, they get the dignity of picking out their food. So there's people that come in that don't eat there. They just hear about the groceries. And then they go, oh, you can get a nutritious meal too. And you can get chair yoga.
And I can make a friend.
And I can make a friend.
And I assume if they need services, you have referrals, you help them out.
We have workshops. Today we had kids from St. Andrews come from Saratoga, and they put together 100 little baggies for Easter with handmade cards. They handed them out. Oh. Then they did bingo. And then they walked around and asked seniors, do you need help learning how to use your cell phone? Because we don't always remember what we're supposed to do on our cell phone.
That is just amazing.
It's fabulous.
That is just amazing. Well, I know you just got a very big grant.
Oh, yeah.
Tell us.
Well, there's a person named Tyler Taylor.
We know Tyler.
A lot of people know Tyler.
Everybody knows Tyler.
And what happened is pre-pandemic, we were serving 30 seniors a day.
And in fact, I came in during the pandemic
that's right.
to find out what was going
Yeah.
on. And you were making sure these folks
we were doing
still
150
had meals.
a day.
It was incredible.
My husband and I would stand out in the parking lot and hand out meals because we were in our own pod. So we could work together.
So getting back to Tyler.
Okay, so Tyler, when I realized we're averaging 85 meals a day.
That's crazy.
The grant that we get from Santa Clara County only provides 53 meals a day.
Okay, so
reimbursements.
We're short 30 plus now.
So we have about 2 years before we'd have to say, I'm sorry, we have to turn people away. So I don't know much about marketing. I didn't know about grant writing when I started because I was a stay-at-home mom for 30 years. So Tyler has been very helpful. I finally called him, and I should have called him earlier, and said, I don't know what to do. I need money, and I haven't asked for money since I was a teenager.
And he said, let me write a check.
Pretty much. He said, I can help you out. And he got me to this person, to that person, and yes, we got a check.
So it's all wonderful, and I'm going to ask in a minute how we can help you. But you are wonderful, and I know you started giving of yourself when you were a kid living in Oahu. Tell us, how did this all begin?
It's so...
Don't be shy.
Don't be shy. I'm getting over being shy. I need to let people know what we're doing because we do need funding.
And I know, but I want to start.
So when I was 9, I remember we had no cell phones, no anything, and I remember thinking there's too much litter in Hawaii. And I went out and put little papers on everybody's door, which I didn't know was litter in itself, and then I made a date and said everybody has to pick up. It caught on through the school that we went, and it caught on, and I have no idea how many people showed up that day, but My parents took me to a meeting, and there was, I think it was Patsy Mink was there giving awards, and I got an award for starting a cleanup day.
And 50 years later,
I heard from teachers that they still
they're
do
still
it that
doing
day,
it.
but it's grown. Now they have cleanup days.
You're
like
amazing.
every.
You're amazing.
So-
And you know, if you go into Live Oak Nutrition Center, get yourself a meal, make a new friend, you might even meet Rosie, who is her wonderful dog, who just is a love. But before we go,
Yes.
tell us, what can we do for you? How can we help you out?
You know, even small donations, anything. We don't have a PayPal situation. We're still
Don't have Venmo.
Don't have Venmo.
You take old-fashioned checks.
We do. We don't take Bitcoins yet, but that's all right. So we'd love to have you come down and give a small donation. That will add up.
Do you want groceries as well?
We'll take groceries. We'll take all the oranges that you can't get rid of this orange season.
Lemons too, maybe.
Lemons, you bring them down between 10 and 3. Just drop
10 and 3.
You can drop your fruit off at our place.
Monday through Friday. Live Oak Nutrition Center. Is it easy to find when you're at United Methodist Church?
Yeah, we're the first building as you get into the
Okay.
parking lot.
Okay.
And most likely you'll see my husband and knock on the door and say, we have oranges, and we take everything. Good things like for the homeless, we ask for things like batteries.
Sure.
But even our seniors, some of them will call me the day before and say, "Are we getting eggs or bread or batteries?"
Well, you mentioned Second Harvest Food Bank. You've got to tell me. Little Birdie told me something about a van, Live Oak Nutrition Center, and Second Harvest. What's the story?
Okay, I just found out last week. I had no idea it was going to happen. As I was telling you, all our volunteers have to take their little cars. Well, another Melissa from Second Harvest called and said, 3 years ago you asked about a van and you missed the window twice to apply for a grant. And I'm like, I'm so busy, I didn't know. And she said, well, this time I just put your name on a van and you're getting one. So we are getting a refrigeration van. So all our volunteers, all they do is have to show up at Trader Joe's, load the van, and then we're back and we can take more. The van is going to make our Second Harvest food grocery shopping much more sustainable. So it's just the coolest thing.
Miracles do happen.
I know.
And you are the miracle that started this all.
Yeah.
So, Live Oak Nutrition Center, this fabulous woman, Kathy, good people doing good things in the community. And that's what this show is all about, community storytelling. You have somebody, you know a Kathy? Are you a Kathy? Go to KCAT.org, nominate yourself, nominate your Kathy. I want to be sitting next to you next time. And thank you so much for being with us. Season 7, Community Storytelling. I'm Lissa Chrysler, and thank you for having your TV at KCAT TV 15.